What's up? Hi, Jasmine Crochetery here. If this outfit looks a little familiar, yeah, I'm filming this intro the same day that I filmed the intro for another video. Yeah, I do that. I pre-film things quite often. So just basic outfit. I do have these like cute little reindeer earrings in that I bought from Michael's. They're like so cute. I'm like kind of obsessed with the earrings that they have there. I'm kind of just obsessed with earrings in general at the moment. It's like a fun little creative outlet that I've been like, ooh. I also kind of just like the little dangles. It's a me problem. But anyways, I'm here again. Apologies if you hear that. I'm not sure if it's coming through the video or not. It's like a loud truck or train scenario that's been occurring. So sorry if you do hear it. But today we're going to be trying out another one of Hobbies yarns. I know I've been making a lot of these lately, but they just had their Black Friday sale. So you know your girl had to buy a good chunk of stuff. That was the sound of something falling. But you know I had to buy a little good bit. And something that was on sale that I was curious about was this mocktail yarn. It looks really pretty, so I'm like, ooh. And I got it on Black Friday sale, obviously, so it was like half off. So I was like, would I purchase this regular price? Depends how much I absolutely love it, which, spoiler alert, I'm kind of liking it. So maybe, but for the discounted price, I'm like, perfect. But this is Hobbies Mocktail in the color 3. If you don't know, Hobby goes by numbers rather than randomly named colors that are like kind of close to it. Like if you were to go to some other store, this color would probably just be called Rainbow, Sunset, Meadows, something like that. I don't know. I like it just being number 3. It's like so much easier to just know what you're looking for. It says it's made in Italy. That's kind of cool. It is a weight 4 medium yarn. It's 50% acrylic, 47% wool, 3% polyester. It is used with a 5mm knitting needle or a 6mm crochet hook. Oh, I haven't been using a 6mm crochet hook. I should have read this more clearly. Oops. But yeah, I think it's kind of cute. I like the little label. I like the little cakeness of it. I did purchase 2 of them. Obviously, I've started using this one and I got a good chunk of it through, so I'm scared that I might need to purchase more mocktail. We're gonna hope that we don't need to do that. But yeah, this is what one of the balls looks like. I think it's really cute. There's like hints of blue and purple on the bottom, and this one's got more of the orange, pink, green coming through it. And what I wanted to do with this was I wanted to make a really cute shirt, and one of my favorite shirt patterns is the Dahlia top by Passionate Kelsey. You can see the free tutorial on YouTube here if you want to go ahead and look that up. It's one that I actually enjoy and like, and not saying that like I'm a bigger person, but I'm not the typical like body size. I'm like slightly bigger. You can see my fat rolls here if you're looking carefully enough. And I do really like that pattern. I think especially across the chest region, I don't really like showing off my chest very much, which is funny because this is the shirt I'm wearing. This is the only red shirt that I own, which is why I'm wearing it, because it matches the little earrings and I'm trying to go with the vibe today. But it like covers it in a way where it's like you have a plunge neck, but the strings on it allow you to still tighten it, so that way you're not feeling like you're spilling out in a way. And it does go around the sides pretty nicely. Good, a customizable pattern to adjust to sizings how you like, so I just like it in general. So I'm gonna make one of those out of these mocktails, and I did bake the first cup already before starting, and it looks like this. It's really cute. It's got pink, and then it goes to green, and then blue, and then white, and then purple, and then like a pink orange, and then white, and then orange, and then white, and then yellow, and then white again, and I think it's really cute. So this is what one of the bralette cups looks like. It would go like this across, and then you make the second one. There's like a corset strings in the middle, and then the side and the backs. But just looking at it, I'm like, that's so stinking cute. But instead of continuing the second cup with this one, I'm gonna try to make it with this one, just because the end looks like it starts in a different color, which is kind of what I want. I want them to like kind of be matching rather than just like cousins. I want them to look like sisters. Twins is too much to ask for, but I want them to look like sisters. This one looks like it starts on slight green and then yellow, which seems like it'll go in reverse of this cup, which I feel like would be cool to go the yellow, the orange, the purple, the blue, then the green, then the pink, which is, I'm fine with that because then they're like opposite sisters. So I'm gonna make the second cup, and then I'm gonna make the band, and then I'll make the corset part, and then I will show you guys what it looks like afterwards, and I'll give you my final review. My first review though is like there's sparkles in this. Like I don't know how well you'll be able to tell. I think the sparkles are all on this side. There's like sparkles in it, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. It does feel nice, so this will feel nice against my skin. It's been a breeze for the most part crocheting with. I did find that some of the stitches are like tighter than others, which is probably due to tension because it says on there to use a 6mm hook, and I've been using a 5mm hook, but that's good for the cups anyways because I don't really want any holes because this is going to go here and I don't want holes there. But I think for the band and the rest of it, I'll up to the 6mm hook to see how it actually does with the recommended hook size. But I'm going to make the second cup. I'm probably going to start the band because I'm going to work on this whilst I'm out running errands, which usually driving around gives me a lot of time to crochet. So I might get through it before I get to come back with an update. So you might see me with just the second cup. You might see me with more and just like the entire base of it. We'll see how far I can get in the errands that I need to run. But I'll see you back here. I am back. It has been several weeks since I started filming this video. I also realized I didn't get a thumbnail with the ball of yarn on its own. Oops. Also, I ran out of yarn whilst working on the body, but I'm not gonna postpone the video just to finish the piece because the piece doesn't really matter. The video is more about the yarn than the piece. Excuse me. So I will finish this in my off time as soon as I get more from hobby. Who knows when that will happen. But you see, I got the first cup here, the second cup here. Now, they're definitely not twins. They're like maybe sisters, like half sisters by the looks of it. And then you can see the band I got pretty decently because it does go like this, and I wanted it to be a little more around the back. It does look pretty nice, however, ran out of yarn. I will say the wool for the flat part, it's laying flatly very nicely, which is probably the intention of the yarn. It does look really nice in this sense. I did have a little bit of a curve here. I don't know why, because it didn't do it on this side. I have no idea. I tried pulling it apart like 4 times to fix it, and each time it did the same result. So I kind of just stopped caring about it. But the rounded cups feel more flat. Like this feels like a very flat thing. This was my first time using wool, so that's probably why. Wool's probably not the best thing to try to make a crop top out of. In terms of the yarn, it worked up really nicely. It's laying flatly pretty nicely. It would probably be really great for like a sweater or a scarf or a blanket of some sort because it is laying down nicely. This color is beautiful. And I like this yarn. I think I bought it on a Black Friday half price. I think it's originally like $12 something, and I bought it for like $7 something. So I was like, ooh, I like that price. But I obviously needed to get another one to remake this. But I feel like this kind of wasn't also the greatest test that I could have done for this wool yarn. So if you want to see me give it a justified look of using Hobby's mocktail, let me know in the comments down below because I will definitely do it. I definitely like this yarn. I recommend it. I think it's really great. It's really pretty. I did up the hook size for the band like I mentioned, and it does look way better. Like the stitches on it look so cute. I really just like this yarn in general. It's just funny because I didn't think I'd like wool, but it has like a really nice like texture to it, especially when you're just like crocheting with it. And that's something that can get on a lot of people's nerves is the texture of it, like friction against your skin. This didn't really cause any friction, and I was pretty much able to just like wham pam it out. It was pretty great, and it's pretty great yarn. And I'm not gonna ramble for much longer. It's good yarn. It didn't really get caught in any sense. It's laying down flatly pretty nicely if that is what you're going for, obviously. The wool is really nice texturally wise against like the friction and stuff of just like crocheting in general.
I'm curious how it's going to work with like the corset tam, like the corset on the back, if it's gonna like pull correctly since it's full. That might be a predicament for future me. Like I said, I'm going to finish it just on my own time. I'm not gonna worry about it because I have other things to do and film for you guys. I also am trying to grow out my nails. You can see some of them are longer than others. I have not painted them yet. Also, I scratched my pinky up really bad, so if you were peeping that, good on you. Other than that, I'm going to get back to work because it's still holiday season and I'm a busy bee and I still have Christmas presents to finish. So I'll catch you guys next time.